I'm going to give you the top 5 fall fashion trends for 2025 based on my observation as a fashion stylist versus Googling the trends and just giving you the same story everyone else is going to give you. The 5 fall fashion trends that I've been seeing everywhere are number 1, Royal Tenenbaums, 2, ugly is the new pretty, 3, the Tilda Swinton effect, 4, friction, and 5, shape shifting. So let's get into number 1, the Royal Tenenbaums. If you haven't seen the Royal Tenenbaums, I suggest you go back and watch this film just for the fashion alone. This film came out in 2001. It is almost 25 years later, and we are still referencing the fashion on the runway. Gucci has been referencing the Royal Tenenbaums in their collection ever since the movie came out, and this year is no different. The fashion juxtaposition here is opulence distortion. What that means is you have the fur coat, which typically means opulence, but everything else is a little bit distorted. That creates a chaos in fashion, which makes it hard for you to turn away. We're also seeing the Royal Tenenbaums fashion influence in brands like Miu Miu and Madewell. Take note of the striped dress on Gwyneth Paltrow and the fringe denim moment on Owen Wilson. Obviously, I went straight to Miu Miu for the interpretation of the striped dress from Lacoste that was seen on Gwyneth Paltrow 20 years ago. And here's Madewell's version of the denim fringe combo. Impeccable styling, by the way. I'm literally obsessed with this look. The second fall fashion trend of 2025 that I'm seeing everywhere as a celebrity fashion stylist is ugly is the new pretty. None of the models I'm about to showcase are actually ugly. It's just that the designers are going out of their way to make them appear less pretty, if you will. And we're going to start strong with Kylie Jenner from Miu Miu. The way they have her posing, the facial expression, it's all very intentional to try to tame her pretty, if you will. And Gucci has been on the cusp of this trend for decades now. Did you see Emma Stone for the cover of Vogue September issue this fall? This is a picture of her from the inside of the magazine. This is the prime example of ugly is the new pretty. They have done everything in their power to make this woman look ugly, and it's kind of working, even though Emma is really pretty. The next fall fashion trend for 2025 is the Tilda Swinton effect. The fact that Tilda is still influencing the girls decades later says everything we need to know about Tilda. And we can start with Vogue September cover with Emma Stone. That is Tilda's hair. As soon as I saw this cover, I was like, oh, okay. So they're channeling Tilda Swinton. Going back to the foot photo, Tilda Swinton. This is why it's so important to know your fashion history, so you can understand references when you see them. There's another Tilda reference. You see what I mean? And Tom Ford is also referencing Tilda Swinton with this look. The next trend for fall fashion 2025 is friction. Friction is one of my favorite trends. It's not utilized often. It simply means playing with textures in your outfit. People are scared to mix textures, and that's what creates the friction, as you see right here. These textures are not meant to go together. But clearly, as you see them together, this look is undeniable, undeniable. This is Fendi's interpretation of friction, pairing the fur coat with the crystal embellished gown. And who knew Saratoga water would have the best display of friction in all of Vogue? Sidebar, this is the best water. Hands down. Again, friction is pairing textures that typically don't go together. So we have the mohair sweater on top of a white cotton shirt. That's friction. Wax denim creates a completely different texture with the leather coat. This is friction at its finest. And the last fashion trend that we're going to discuss today is shape shifting. That simply means extreme silhouettes. These are very extreme examples, but you can do this very simply in your everyday wardrobe. Here's an example of a Kate jacket. It's very simple, but the shape is perfection. And this is what I mean by shape shifting. But obviously, if you want to go more editorial, something like this works as well. Exaggerated shoulders, shape shifting. To wrap it up, this Vogue cover with Emma Stone hit on a few of the trends. We've got the Tilda Swinton effect, we've got shape shifting, we've got ugly is the new pretty, and we've got friction. The only thing that's missing is the Royal Tenenbaums. Comment below which of these trends you would actually try in your real life.